listening to the Pod Save episode, and they were clearly struggling to justify all of these picks in light of how no one's qualified for the job they've been chosen for, and it's clearly just patronage and paying back favors, which is the same thing. And it was amazing to hear their struggle, because basically what it came down to is they just said everybody is so smart and so hardworking. They're so smart and they're so hardworking. They're so smart and so hardworking. Oh my God. You can throw a rock and hit someone who's smart and hardworking. Everybody thinks that everyone they like is smart and hardworking. And it was really kind of galling. One guy, they said, well, he's the hardest working person I know. He runs to work 5 miles every day. Why that qualifies you for a cabinet post, I don't know, but I'm happy for his cardiovascular health, I guess.
Honestly, I don't want that if you're in transportation. I want somebody who uses transportation, not their own body. I now really don't trust
it. It wasn't Pete. I don't remember who it was, but they completely breezed over the whole Velsec, Secretary of Agriculture, Shirley Sherrod, what's her name? Marcia Fudge fiasco.
Yeah, Marcia, please don't just nominate Black people to HUD and Labor. Fudge then gets nominated by Biden to, I don't know if you know this, Ben, a couple days after she made that comment, she was then nominated to HUD. After she said people need to stop pigeonholing Black people into certain places like HUD and Labor. Yep.
And then on that leaked call, with all the Black leadership, the NAACP president Derek Johnson specifically said to Biden, I think this is a concern in Georgia. You should be worried about losing Georgia because Shirley Sherrod was beloved in Georgia. Tom Vilsack is loathed by small farmers because he's a big ag guy. He's loathed by Black farmers because he fired Shirley Sherrod. Right. And it could hurt you. It could really hurt you in the state. And what did Joe Biden say? He said, you just need to learn more about Tom Vilsack's record. Also, defund the police is what's really going to hurt us. Right. Let's not do defund the police.
I love the way it's like, was it like JFK files? Like they're going to like redact his record and discover he's this radical, social justice, civil rights guy. But let me I just want to leave you guys with one thing, because I think it's not fair to leave on the downer.
The way we do every other election, by giving it to the person who got the most votes. Just a thought. Brings us together.
This country was built. It is a movement reaching into church basements and barber shops, into universities.
I'm sorry.
Neighborhoods, and we can line up the city. Shines as a beacon around the world once more.
And this is our chance to answer that call.
The way we do every other election, by giving it to the person who got the most votes. Just a thought. Brings us together.
This country was built.
Weird and disturbing that the two people who were running for president this year who seemed like the most grown in vats, in terms of how they presented themselves politically, Kamala Harris and Pete Buttigieg.
Yeah, totally.
Weirdly, one thing they have in common is not only were they not actually grown in vats, they were raised by Marxist academics, and then something went horribly wrong.
Yes. Shuja Hader wrote a piece called Centrist Child Syndrome about Kamala and Pete. Yeah.
When Pete Buttigieg runs for president, do not bother to ask me if I'm voting for him. Don't do the thing. Everyone wanted to know if I was voting for Biden. Don't ask me. You know the answer.
The answer is I'm going to be his president.
You want me to vote for the Democratic candidate. I don't know where I'm going to be living. I could be a Michigan voter. I could be a Pennsylvania voter. My vote might matter. Don't ask me who I'm voting for if the Democratic candidate is Pete Buttigieg.
Trump should have put Kamala Harris's dad's name on a ticket. Who did they say? Who'd they leave us? Oh, they left a ticket for Tupac. Remember, they left a ticket for Tupac.
Oh my God! What if Kamala's dad ran on the Green Party?
They should have. Or they should have left him a ticket to attend. He never would have come. But yeah, he should run.
Yeah, that's hard. I don't know what's going on over there. Obviously, people are human beings.
Yeah, of course.
He just didn't
like that she mentioned that she came from Jamaica, and so of course smoked weed.